So I'm very pleased to say that I'm joined now by the Vice President of MEDEF, Fabrice, the Sache and spokesperson here. Thank you so much for joining us. So what did you make of this warning by the Prime Minister yesterday that there could be some rationing of energy for companies, that you will be first in line in case this happens?
But first of all, it's a very serious issue. The spot price on the electricity French market hit a record of €1,000 for 1 megawatt hour. It's a record price, and you have lots of companies that renegotiate their contract. They have long-term contract, but some of them end their contract, and they have to renegotiate in conditions that are awful for them. And so we don't have many solutions in the short run. What are the solutions? To decrease the heat for the winter, maybe from 19 degrees average to 18 degrees, we will save few percent. So we are following up all leads and solutions to decrease, to have more energy efficiency. So it may be remote work a little bit, but you cannot have all the economy on remote and flex office work. So the capacity are limited. We have pushed for reinvestment in nuclear, but it will take a few years' time. So the only solution is to have a burden that is shared with households, not only the corporation. And yesterday the Prime Minister seems to point at the companies, but it should be an equally burden for the households and the corporations.
Because there's a specific situation here in France that the energy price cap is for households only, so they are quite chilled. That means that inflation here is not as high as in other Eurozone countries, but it's not the case for businesses. So are you expecting some specific measures to support the industry and smaller businesses as well?
We hope to have a cap not only in energy price, also on the CO2 allowances, because both complex are mixed, carbon and energy. If you check the carbon price, it's €100 and it's expected to increase. So we are also on a record price, and the industries face the two things at the same time because they use more fossil fuel somehow. They import, they have to run on coal, they have to run on oil, thermal oil, and therefore they emit more CO2. And you have also this burden. So what we expect is a protection, it's a shield to help, especially the SMEs, especially the industries that are highly energy intensive. And I think it's a matter of industrial sovereignty, and it should be done very quickly.
So the Prime Minister said yesterday that companies have to present some of their rationing plans, how they're going to save some energy. What do you hear from the members at MEDEF here? What kind of measures are companies putting in place at the moment?
First of all, for the companies, it's something they don't smile with, but they think, come on, we are working on the energy item cost for a long time now, because an energy company thinks, one, to how they can decarbonate, and second, how they can save cost. And energy is a cost, so it's not a new item for us. If we want to go deeper, we need breakthrough innovation. This means a lot of money, of capex, of investment, for which we don't have an immediate yield, and therefore we need to lower the tax in France that are still, even if some efforts has been done, still higher than in Germany, UK, Spain, Belgium. If we want to have this investment in hydrogen, in many other things, we need a shock of investment, you know, and to put it at scale. So that means many people invest at the same time.